Hi, so I am back again today to do a different workshop. It's acrylic painting, and the project that we are going to do will be much more different and nice. And the most important thing, you can use a A4 sheet if you don't have a canvas. And I really appreciate if you can use a canvas, but if you don't have, you can use canvas papers. A4 sheet, it's good. You don't need to go shopping and buy a lot of things. So you need is acrylic paint, and you need of course some brushes. The brushes that I'm using is flat brushes. If you see, I need some flat brushes. A big one I'm using because I want to color the background quickly, so I use a big one. And small one I have color the flowers. And there's another two size, depends on my mood what I will be using, I don't know, so I will really appreciate to use this one. I would use this. And then again I have a small knife, so in case if you do not have a knife, you can use the brush. So I'm going to show you how to use the knife and the brush both together, that's why. So the second thing, and I have two pointed brushes also because I will be using these, so you can see what when I will be used for what. And of course the acrylic paint, and the acrylic paint I'm using, it's much more thicker than normal acrylic paint. Liquidy, it's not the one, but you can use the liquidy because I want to make it quick and nice. That's why I'm using the thicker acrylic paint. And you know, these days you can find this brand from the market. It's very easy, and you can use that also. It's a very good brand, and it's nice and cheap. You can use for that also. So the painting that we're going to do is flowers, and it will be this here. So this is a very nice painting, and I love it because you can use plenty of colors. And the good thing about this paint, you can use for knife, brush, anything. You don't need to like stick with only knife or and only brush. That's way. So you can use knife or brush, both. That's why. So this is a one, and this is another example I want to show you that I tried already. These two. So this is so amazing. I had so many students who try this painting. They love it for some reason. I don't know. They love it. They use the same colors, same way, and I know it's very nice. You can try. So first thing, I want you to focus on the background, nothing else. So we will do the background first. After that, we will go to the next step. So I'm going to use little bit lighter darker combination, and I'm going to stick with little bit brown and white. That's why. Okay. And I'm going to color this way. I do not color like this way, so I want to have a landscape way, so I'm going to use that one. That's the reason I add little bit brown everywhere. It's fine. Always remember to keep a brush, cup of water near you when you're painting. You don't need to spread. So I'm going to use white color now. If you see, my brush strokes are very straight. And because I'm using a canvas paper, I do not use a canvas, I'm using a canvas paper. I put a masking tape on the edge, so when I remove it, it will be so nice and very very clean the edges. So this is the way when you use the brush, you can just keep rubbing, color will be automatically blending. So I just want you to know how to use the knife. So I'm going to use again white color paint. So if you want to use the knife, this is the way you use the knife. Which is the effect is too different, if you see. Now you can see the difference between knife and the brush, how you use it. Normally, I realize something my students like the knife effect, so they always do with the knife. It's good for a change. You always paint with brushes, so for a change, I will recommend you to, if you have a knife, you can use a knife. So you can just apply it over and over. So it will be, but knife take little bit time to dry because it's have paint layers. So you need a lot of time to dry. That's the thing with the knife. But the effect is very very nice. If you see, it's very uh, different from a brush stroke. You can see that's the reason I like the knife instead of brush. So I'm going to brush this because I want it to be dry quickly. If you see, I only add little bit brown and white together and color it. That's the reason I have only two different colors. So when you do this, it will be quickly drying because I used the brush and I didn't use a lot of paint. And when you do the brush knife, you remember to have a tissue always near you to wipe it. If not, you will, whatever the paint in this knife, it will come to the canvas when you use in the next paint. So always make sure you wipe your knives. Second thing you will be need, you can pick what color you want to have the paint flowers. So I really like to go with the red color, one flower. And I want to have little bit yellow color. What else? I have pink color also. It's like purplish. Okay, for the starters, I will start with first flower. I will use red color. And I'm using the flat brush, you can see. And my brush is filled with paint from the both side if you look. That's it. So if you look at this painting, I just made 4 lines, short lines. That's it. I didn't do anything more. And I want to make sure that lines are a little bit bigger. That's it. So I will leave it like that. And then I will use little bit, should go with little different color. If you like, you can always use little bit white color. Go over, but little bit only on the up. That's it. So this part you will be not coloring with any other color. This part will be empty. So now we will go the second layer for the red color. We'll use the same new brush. So it's like a letter C from the bottom. And from the outside again you will use white color and just highlight the so first flower will be like that way, and then you will need little, that's why you ask you to use a point brush keep near you. You can use little bit brown color or white color to put in the middle of your flower. And I will use little bit yellow also, like this. So if you see now the first flower, it's very easy and simple. So we'll go with the second one now. Second flower I will use a different color, but I want to try the knives now. So it's very easy. You should try with the knife. It's very nice. I'm using only the knife one side, so I will apply. if you see, I only applied one from down, again down, and one like this way. So later onwards what I will do, I will use little bit white color to the same knife and highlight the blue color part. It will look like this way. So I like the knife effect, of course it's very nice, you should try again. So I'm going to try another flower, one line here and second line again here, little bit space you can keep. So, and then again you can use white color. Okay. Don't get too much pressurized, so you enjoy your painting. In the middle part you can highlight it with little bit something else, or even white color you can use. If you like you can use a brush, but the thing is if you use white color you cannot see the big difference between the middle and the petals. That's why. So I'm going to do another flower with a brush, and this time I'm going to use is yellow color. Let's start here. I'm going to use red color to highlight the flower now. A little bit white color in the middle. Then you can highlight with little bit red color. That's it. And you will need little bit point brush, as I said to you. Use black color now. The lines I'm going to do with the brush. That's the reason I'm using a point brush. The bottom part of the flower you will be need to do it. We are using the point brush, so it's easy for you to move around. So now it's better you can do some buds also, it look nice. So I'm going to use little bit a different color. It will be pink color. Small flower. Again I will use little bit white color to highlight it. When you feel like your brush is full with paint, make sure you wipe it or wash it, it's up to you. I like to wipe because I want sometimes to have a little bit uh, from the previous color, so it will look nice. The color blending you can do any way that you will be liking it. See? And now I'm going to use again black color for do the flower bottom part. So I'm going to use a small brush because this flower is kind of small. To the bottom like that way. So if you see, it's easy. You just need to focus with the color blending and use different colors and enjoy your painting. I hope you guys enjoyed today painting. I was trying to talk less and let you focus on the work. That's why once I finish it, I will remove the tape. Then it will be so detailed and the edges will be smooth. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's lesson. See you tomorrow with a new project. Again, thank you.